Hey man, I do what I do.
Fresh fit called Myron Gaines. Myron Gaines is over there spewing, promoting and degrading black women. I'm not talking about loving critiques. I'm talking about promoting the worst stereotypes. The same thing he does with black men. And he's spewing this anti-Jewish rhetoric, which is going to get him nowhere quick. Same thing with Candace Owens, attacking Jewish people, attacking black people, completely unaware that the same conservative forces she aligns with will turn on her. You see these black YouTube so-called conservatives, right? Repeating white nationalist talking points, laughing at struggles of their own people, thinking they're safe because they have an audience. And I know Candace Owens is Caribbean, and I know Myron Gaines is East African, but as far as white folk concerned, y'all are all N-words. And that's how they see it. And they're using both of them as a tool. But see, they won't be safe for long because that's not how this system works. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how famous you are, or how long you've been useful. When white supremacy no longer needs you, you get discarded. Let me give you the play-by-play, okay? Let me tell y'all how I go. You heard it here first. All right, so Candace Owens is Caribbean, and I know Myron Gaines is East African, but as far as white folk concerned, y'all are all N-words. And that's how they see it. And they're using both of them as a tool. But see, they won't be safe for long because that's not how this system works. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how famous you are, or how long you've been useful. When white supremacy no longer needs you, you get discarded. Let me give you the play-by-play, okay? Let me tell y'all how I go. You heard it here first. All right, so this is how they break their tools. They use you to control your own people. You become a mouthpiece. You become the face, the voice that convinces black people to stay in line, or you sway them to do something. You get a media platform. You get endorsement deals. You get invitations to the White House. You made to feel special. You're a special little chocolate chip. I would say snowflake, but we ain't white. Special little chocolate chip. You above the rest of the little chocolate chips. Number two, after they use you to control your people, they make sure you alienate your own people. You start to distance yourself. Oh, I'm not like those black people. I'm not like those foundational black Americans. I'm not like those black women. I'm not like those black men. Oh no. You start talking down to those same people. You adopt their rhetoric, their priorities, their agenda. You enforce their rules, thinking it protects you. It's both liberals and conservatives doing the same thing. That's what I need y'all to understand. And see, the moment you lose influence, they abandon you. Once your people stop listening to you, you are useless. Your media deals dry up. You get kicked off YouTube, etc., whatever. Your political allies stop returning your calls. You become disposable, and then they attack you. They bring up old allegations. They find a scandal. If they can't find one, they're going to make it up. They strip you of everything you built. And now you have no people to defend you because you've abandoned your own black people. That's how the game goes. You all know the examples. One of the biggest examples is Bill Cosby. He was America's dad. He was making millions. And then for whatever crazy reason, he just started to jump out the box and start blaming black people for our struggles, parading around like a gate. The man went on the tour, okay, being a moral gatekeeper. Told us to pull our pants up and stop complaining about racism. But when white America turned on him, who defended him? Nobody. We spoke a little bit about it, but we wasn't in the streets because he abandoned his own people, because he abandoned us first. It does not matter if you are a liberal or a Democrat. If you find yourself speaking reckless about black folk, those are your people. You got to learn to speak to your people from a place of love. That's why I tell y'all, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you to vote your interest. I'm here to tell you I love you. I'm here to tell you I support you. I love you despite yourself. That's why I support that boy, what's that boy's name? Aaron Sloan. That's why I support that boy. Same thing I did for Kevin Samuels. Same thing I did for so many other black folk that you all don't know about. If you're going to speak to your people, you got to speak to your people and put life into them. See, I don't have a side. I'm neither Democrat or Republican, even though I'm a registered Democrat and have been my entire life. I'm on the side of black people. Period. Whatever side, we need to, what's good for us. And that's where you need to be. See, O.J. Simpson thought he could transcend race by marrying that white woman and by living a life that ignored the realities of being black in America. And then when they came for him, you know, we didn't really care. We was happy to see O.J. We was happy to see Johnny Cochran get justice or win in court, but we were really rooting for Johnny Cochran. We wasn't necessarily rooting for O.J. Because see, O.J. had proven that he was no longer one of us. Just like Barack Obama, just like Joy Reid, just like Bill Cosby, just like Candace Owens and that other boy, what's his real name? Myron what? Mustafa, whatever his name is. Okay? Black people love Michael Jackson. We love Michael Jackson. He was one of us. We like Big Nose Mike. Big Nose Mike with the Jackson 5, that's who we love, but he tried to erase his blackness. And his transformation made him, Michael Jackson went from a young, black, handsome black man, and then when white supremacy decided he was too big and they was ready to tear him down, black folk didn't stand up for him. Now, Mike truly never really turned his back on black people, and from what I understand, he always stayed down. But at the end of the day, his outward appearance made it appear as though he's trying to distance himself from his blackness. And so we took the cue. Okay. All right. And we all know the story of Tiger Woods, right? For years, Tiger Woods was telling us he was, what's the word? Caucasian. Remember that? He was calling himself Cobbling Asian. Caucasian, black and Asian, Cobbling Asian. You remember that? Basically, that was him telling the world he was distancing himself from the black struggles, even though his daddy was black. And his daddy taught him all the skills he needed to play at the highest level. He thought his golf skills would protect him. But the moment he had a scandal, the moment we found out, the America found out that he was messing with all them white women, he lost his deals. I think that white woman was a nanny and she ended up getting like $1 billion out of him and the kids. We didn't support him and white America turned their back on him, and instantly he'd never been the same. I think he broke his hip a couple times since then. So let me say this to you all. It doesn't matter how much money you make, how famous you are, or how many white allies and friends you have. If you do not have the loyalty, shout out to Yaya Kids. If you don't have the loyalty of your own people, you have nothing. Your job won't protect you. HR will fire you after you snitched on your coworkers and you'll be next, right? You've heard that before, right? Your political party won't protect you. They'll prop you up the moment you're no longer useful, you're done. Your celebrity status won't help you. Look at P. Diddy. The media will praise you today and bury you tomorrow. The only thing you have is your people. I want y'all to understand that. And loyalty is everything. Not blind loyalty, but strategic, intelligent loyalty to people who share your interests, your struggles, and your future. That means, and I'm not telling you to just vote for some black person just because of the color of their skin. Vote your interests. Vote your interests. And understand that white supremacists always use black faces to do his dirty work, to control us, to deceive us, to keep us in line. From the west coast of Africa to the plantation to the politics of right now. Understand that when those same faces outlive their usefulness, they're discarded, they're destroyed, and they're replaced. So if you think aligning yourself, whether it's Republican, a Democrat, a conservative, a left wing, whatever, if you think aligning yourself with them will save you, you need to think again. If you think disrespecting and disowning and treating your people bad and not doing what you're supposed to do for your people is worth selling out, history's proved otherwise. Barack Obama's a wealthy man. But what he don't realize, and what many folk don't realize at this point, he's just another tool waiting to be broke. And you see it happening right before your eyes. This is Uncle D. I love you all. God bless y'all. As I always say at this time, I'm humbly appreciative of you all coming in here and hanging out with me. I hope you learned something. Shout out to the replay gang. If you get to the bottom of this, man, replay gang, make sure you type replay gang in the chat room. Nevertheless, this is Uncle D. I love you guys. And as I always say, I'm out.
DennisSpurling got the mic on fire.
Black father, I have black son.
Tune in, weekly feeling inspired. From the heart, real talking night. Every episode brings a light. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins, enjoy the ride. Come say hi, catch the wave, don't pass by. Let the spirits always inside. In this podcast, joy takes flight. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins.
Donation. I thought it was a transfer.
Hey, man, I'll do what I do.
You know that.
Your ass, class, don't
Come on now,
you tall black mother.
Women up inside.
I don't give a fuck about